The Airbus A340 is an aircraft that you either love or you either hate. Now there are some people who despise the aircraft, and there are some people who are willing to travel around the world to see the rare bird before it's retired. And to a certain extent the plane has done quite well. That is until the Boeing 777 came into the picture, and it's just been a slow decline after that. Now there are currently 250 planes of the A340 still in service, ranging from the 200 all the way up to the 600 variant. Mostly European and African carriers operate the plane, but where it hasn't seen any success whatsoever is in the US market. None of the legacy carriers have introduced the plane into their fleet since the launch of the program. If the plane gives them range and good enough seating economy, why are the legacy carriers so disinterested in the A340? Well, you see, the plane was available from the year 1993 and onwards, and this was essentially a bad time for aviation. The MD-11 was introduced 2 years earlier, and it proved to be quite unnecessary. The plane was also introduced before there was ETOPS 120-minute certification. That's why the plane was designed around 4 engines. Now the Boeing 777 was designed in the late 1980s, when 120 minutes ETOPS was already in effect, and further extending it to 180 minutes. That's why the 777 was designed around 2 large engines, and it can also deliver more for the airline compared to the A340. Now if you compare the plane to a twin engine aircraft like the 757, the 67 and the 777, they would fly very long flights with no worry about engine failures. That's why the 777 outsold the A340. Now another reason is because the US market is a very competitive one. There are plenty of airlines who have tried to gain advantage by being different, and every one of them has lost money. For example, the airline Midwest Express tried offering a premium coach product and tried to be different. They lasted as long as they could, but in the end, cheap fares won. Also, American Airlines offered more legroom with their more room throughout coach promotion, but in the end, cheap fares won again and they had to go back. Now if airlines could constantly fill wide-body jets as profitable fares on domestic routes, they would offer them. Most business travelers like frequency, and a route that sustains hourly 737 services probably wouldn't sustain hourly A340 services. If it could, then that means the route would be large enough that other airlines would want to get in, and they start offering their own service, taking away passengers offering wide-body services until it was no longer profitable for that airline to fly wide bodies. It also never gained much attention in the US due to factors such as having 4 engines and range beyond requirements. Continental Airlines ordered a number of the A340s, but they cancelled the order due to finding out more information about the 777. Airbus tried to talk to American Airlines about replacing their MD-11s with the A340-300s, but that deal never materialized. So in summary, modern technology has increased the safety of twin-engine aircraft on very long flights. The lower fuel burn of the 777 is also the reason why orders are continuing to come in for the plane, which will be the end of the 747, the A380, and also the Airbus A340. So there you go, captains, a very interesting topic as to why the A340 never gained traction in the US market. Now if you have any further information or opinions to add, then share it with us in the comments below. Consider subscribing for more aviation videos, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video.